Hi everyone, it's Anne here from annshappystampers.co.uk and I'm back with another tutorial. Now today I really like this and I'm hoping that it looks like a little book because that's what I wanted it to look like, a little book. And I've put some heat embossing on the side. It's got a pretty butterfly on and you open it up and inside it's got a little box of Tealights and it holds 6. It's got a little pocket there and just a little thank you tag. And I think it's so pretty, I really do. And like I say, it holds 6 little Tealight candles in there. And that's what I'm going to show you how to make. And I think it's just so sweet. This was done in rich raspberry, very vanilla, and the, what do you call it? Oh, I can't remember the name of the DSP. Something garden, I think. It's a 6x6 paper pack, but we're going to do it in different colourways. So we're going to make it in Blush and Bride, if I can get it. Blush and Bride and very vanilla again. And I'm using the, is it Bundle of Love DSP? I love this. So I'm going to have the outside in the gold and then the inside in the pink. Okay. I've also got some of the acetate, which is, if I can just get it. Yeah, Fabulous Foil Designer Acetate. This is beautiful and you get different designs and every one is silver one side and gold the other, and it's beautiful quality. So I'm using that. You get 6 sheets of 12x12 and I've cut out a gold foil butterfly. That's the largest butterfly from the butterfly framelets. This little flower is from, you know what, I don't even know. I'll write it all in the description. And I've cut out this from the layering ovals, and I just cut out a scalloped oval and then I cut out the layering size normal one, and then that gives you the frame. Okay. I'm going to use the same stamp set, which is Vertical Greetings. Okay. I'm going to use these 2 trees. I'm going to use For You and Thank You. Okay. I've got some of the framelits here. So I used the largest scalloped oval and the layering next side, the layering normal oval. That's the really large butterfly, and I think it's the Flourishing Thinlits that's from. Alright, so let's get cracking. Right, what you're going to need is I'm using Blush and Bride for the box for the candles, and that needs to measure 8.5 by 6 3/4. Very Vanilla is going to be a thick Very Vanilla for the book, which needs to measure 6 by 8 1/8. I've got a little piece of Blush and Bride for the inside pocket, which is 3 by 3.5. And I've got a piece for my little tag. Have I measured that? I don't even think I've measured it. It's 2 by 4. Okay. The acetate is 3 by 4. And I've got 4 pieces of DSP, which are 3 3/8 by 5 7/8. And I've got one little piece for the inside spine, which is 5 7/8 by 1/2 inch. The measurements will be on my blog, including centimetres, because I forgot to write them down even again. So we're going to score our 2 pieces of card. So take your scoreboard and we are going to score the bit for our candles first. Okay, which is the larger one in Blush and Bride. So you need to score this on the long side, okay, at 3/4 of an inch, 3 7/8, 4 5/8, and 7 3/4. Turn it to the short side, and we're going to score it at 1/2 inch, 1 1/4 inches, and 6. Alright, so you should end up with that. The 2 score lines will be the flap that's going to open and close, and that will be the bottom. Take your Very Vanilla, which is dead simple. We're just going to score this on the long side at 3 5/8 and 4 1/2. And that's it for your book. Dead easy. Right. So this is going to be the bit that we're going to have to cut out our little window from. So we need our die here, and we're going to cut this out, try and get it in the middle of both of them score lines. So I'm going to take the big shot. Now to cut it out, it won't fit in, so the small score line at the bottom, if you just fold that back on itself like that, and then it will go in, okay? So I'm going to pop it in, and I'm going to try and get it as level as I can, as even as I can on the box. Okay, so I think I'm quite happy with mine there. So I'm just going to run this through. And there we go, that's what you should have. And obviously you can keep this little oval for future use. And then the gold one that I've cut out, that will just go over there and just makes it look, you know, nice and pretty really. So cut one of them out in gold foil, and then just layer that one in, run it through, and you'll end up with that little frame. So that is that done. So we'll get this out of the way, and then we're going to put our little candle box together now. So I've already got my piece of acetate cut out, and I want the gold bit showing. So we're just going to fold and burnish our score lines. Is that all done? I believe that's it. So what you're going to do is you're going to cut away this little square here, okay, because it's going to fold around like this, okay, that's how it's going to go. So I don't need these pieces here, so I'm going to remove remove these two score lines here. Okay, and then I'm going to remove that, and I'm going to cut down here. I'm going to remove that, so now you should have that. Okay, and then I'm going to cut down here. Let me just see if I've got this right. Okay, that's it, and I don't need these pieces here. And that will go in like that, and I'm just going to take a tiny little piece out of these two little tabs that we have left. Just a small little piece. And then I'm also going to round the corners of this here, what will be the closure. Okay, and then the bottom I'm just going to cut up here. Just take some little pieces out of there, and the same with this one as well. So there's our little candle box done. We just need to put our acetate window in and stick our little gold frame on. So I'm going to get some glue dots for the acetate. Make sure you get the right colour on that you want, which I want the gold. So I'm just going to pop some glue dots just straight onto the acetate. I'm going to put one in each corner, and then I'm also going to put one in the middle. Sorry if you can hear that, I've just got some little kids playing outside the window. Of course there was nobody there before, but they've waited until I'm gonna do my video, you see. Right, so that is that done, and I'm just gonna try and stick this in the middle, I suppose, of here. Let's give that a good stick down. There we go. I think that looks so pretty. It's beautiful. And then take some Tombow, and I'm just going to put some on this lovely little gold frame here that we've made. There we go. I'm just going to stick this on. Just try and get it lined up. I think that looks lovely, and it just sets off the acetate, doesn't it? The gold pattern in the acetate looks beautiful. Okay, so we're going to stick our box together. So we need some tape down here, or glue, or whatever you want to use. It's entirely up to you. Let's get it lined up. There we go. And then I'm going to pop a couple of bits of Tombow on there. And then attach that to there. And I mean, even if you didn't want to go ahead and make like the book, you could even just make, you know, a pretty little box like this to give candles to someone. I think is really pretty as well. So what I'm going to do is I've got just a small little 1/2 inch circle punch, and I'm just going to punch a little finger hole just in the middle to help open the box. There we go. Gorgeous and really simple to make. So I'm going to take my candles. I've got 6 candles left here. And I'm just going to pop them in. They smell gorgeous. They smell of like a strawberry type of smell. There we go. There's our sweet little candles in our sweet little box. And now we've just got to do our little book and decorate that. And then we're going to glue this into the actual book. Okay everyone, we're going to do our cover of our book now. So I think I said before I'm using the lovely vertical greeting stamp set, and we're going to use this tree here, and we're going to use For You, and we're going to have that down the spine of the book. You know, I just think makes it look a little bit more like a book. So I've got an embossing buddy which I'm just going to give it a good wipe over to get rid of any finger marks or anything. I've got my stamp mounted here, and I'm just going to ink it up with some Versamark. And I'm just going to stamp the tree quite close to the bottom, and just see if we can kind of get it in the middle of the 2 score lines. So I'm just going to go for about there. Doesn't matter too much if it's not exactly in the middle. Okay, so yeah, that looks pretty good. And then For You, we're just going to stamp that above the tree. Okay, so I'm going to put that about here. Okay, that's that. And I've got some gold embossing powder. So I'm just going to pour this on, but I'm not going to heat set it because I have got the little tag to stamp as well. So we'll just tip the powder on. There we go. That looks really pretty. And then the tag that I said I had, well, the piece of Very Vanilla, I've got thick Very Vanilla, and I've got the scallop tag topper punch, so I'm just going to pop it in, make sure it's all the way to the top. And I've got this other little tree here. Let's take that one off. So I'm going to stamp the tree, and then I can just heat emboss all these together. So I'm just going to ink up this little tree. And then I'm going to stamp this in the sort of over to the left hand side of the tag. Okay, and then I've got the thank you sentiment again from Vertical Greetings. I'm just going to ink that up, and then I am going to stamp this on the other side of the tag. Okay. Then again I'm going to put some gold embossing powder on. There we go. So I'm just going to quickly heat set them, and just to save a little bit of time with the videos, I'll be back as soon as I've heat set it. Okay, so I'm back and I have heat embossed this, which I think looks beautiful. I've heat embossed the little tag, and I've just rounded the corners, and I've put some, I think this is powder pink ribbon, beautiful ribbon, and I've just put 3 little tiny pearls on there as well, just to make it look a little bit more pretty. So we are gonna pop our, well actually we're gonna fold and burnish our book cover now. Okay, so there is our sweet little book cover, and we're going to do the outside. I said the outside was going to be gold, so I'm just going to pop this on with Tombow. I hope it's not too dark now. I've really lost the light really quickly, so I hope you can still see what's going on. So we're nearly finished anyway, so just pop the DSP on. I love this DSP. I think it's my favourite out the annual catalogue. It's beautiful. Saying that, it's hard to have a favourite, because seriously there really is some absolutely beautiful paper. But yes, I love this one. It's just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And I just love the way every sheet has gold foil on the opposite side. You know, not just 1 or 2, it's every one. So there is the front and back of our gorgeous little book, which I think looks beautiful. The inside I'm going to have in pink, and I've also got my little strip for the spine as well, so we're going to stick these in, and then I'm going to have to check if the light's okay, because from where I'm sitting it looks really dark. Oh, doesn't look too bad on camera actually. So just pop our DSP inside. And these would make gorgeous little thank you gifts, or just gifts for loads of different occasions, to be honest, because they're really, really pretty. So I'm just going to pop this bit in the middle here, just like so. Just make sure that's stuck. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Now our pink candles are going to get stuck into here, so I'm just going to take it to the edge of the paper there. That's where I want to stick it, so I'm just going to literally cover the back in Tombow. Okay, and I want to try and get it an even space in between the top and bottom if I can. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect, but there we go. I think that looks okay to me. So just make sure that's stuck. Absolutely stunning, that. I think it really, really is. So pretty. So there's that, because we're really losing the light now. And I've got some more card, which is going to be for my little pocket here. And I've already put some tape on the 3 sides. And I think I'm going to have to put the lamp on in a minute. It really is dark now. So I'm just punching a little finger hole out for the pocket. Okay, so I just hope you can still see. Hope it doesn't like ruin the video. So just peel the tape off, because we're nearly done now. And I should have curled it round, but never mind, just so that it didn't lie completely flat. And then just stick the pocket down. And then I've got my little gold flower, which is going to go on there. So I'm just going to dab some glue on. And I'm going to stick it where I want it, not just drop it on. Okay, and then I've got my sweet little tag, which is just going to go inside like that. Absolutely beautiful. And then I want my butterfly. This time I think I'm just going to actually put them straight in the middle, because I slanted the other one, but I'm not going to with this one, I don't think anyway. No, I'm going to keep it straight. So just in the middle. And there we have it, a beautiful, beautiful candle book. And you can write a little message on the back of the tab. You've got your 6 little tea lights, and I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. And it stands up as well. So there's the one we've just made. There's the other one that I made before that. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you'll give it a try, and all the info will be on my blog with measurements in inches and centimetres. So thanks for watching. Take care. I'll be back again on Sunday with another tutorial. So until then, bye for now.